Ring, ring. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Graeme. Got a new phone. I have a question for you. I was playing this hand yesterday, and it was another classic case. I knew what my first bid should be. I didn't know what my second bid should be. Wondering, can we take a look at it together, and maybe you could help us out?
Okay.
It's a lovely hand.
Nice.
Well, we're going to open. Am I right? No matter your system, we're going to open one club.
Yeah, why are you going to open one club?
Well, strong enough for an opening bid. We're not balanced. And it's, a one club opening bid can mean a lot of things, but we're too strong for, well, we can't bid two clubs, and three clubs makes no sense. Is there anything else we could consider?
I mean, it's not bridge isn't rocket science, is it? We got
sometimes it is.
we're not flying to the moon or anything. We're not going into space. We got some clubs, so we bid the club, right?
All right,
partner bids a diamond, and East bids a spade. Okay, so now what?
Now what? What should our second bid be? I feel like we haven't told partner how good our club suit is, and I wasn't sure the best way to describe exactly this. How high should we bid now? Do we bid clubs again, and at what level, or is there something else that I'm missing?
Yeah, all right, good questions, and it can be confusing because bidding sometimes seems like a code or a secret language or something. And it seems to be so many rules and things to try and remember, and we're trying to communicate with our partner. But we're not computers, we're human beings, and we're not good at code. We're just good at seeing things and recognizing them and describing them. So if you were going to describe that hand in English, what would you say about it? What would those? How would you describe it?
We have a nice hand with a great club suit.
Okay, how nice is that hand? Is it really fantastic, or is it it's okay, or is it somewhere in the middle, or what is it?
I would say we have a good hand. It's not amazing. I guess we know partner doesn't have a great hand.
So what bid would describe the fact that you've got a nice club suit and it's an okay hand, not a super great hand. Got a nice club suit. Partner hasn't got much. What bid would describe that?
I mean, I guess two clubs would be the easiest, obvious choice. Just bid clubs again. But
yeah, why not?
Are we better than two clubs, or is there a chance that either that leaves, the chance for West and East to get in there, or does it mislead partner by not saying how good our club suit is?
Well, you've bid the clubs twice. If you do bid two clubs, so you're really emphasizing the club suit. If you were balanced, you bid no trumps. If you had another suit, you bid another suit. So when you bid clubs again, you're emphasizing that suit. So let me try it another way. Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
If this is something that you can always do, and forget about making the right bid, and ask yourself, look at the auction, look at what partner's shown you, and decide, actually, what's the best contract going to be? What contract do we actually want to play in? So do we want to play in game, or do we want to play in a part score?
I'm guessing part score with this one.
Okay. Do you want to play in a no trumps, or do you want to play in clubs or diamonds or what have you?
I'm guessing we want to play in clubs or possibly diamonds, but probably clubs.
Right. Okay, probably clubs, and we don't want to play in game. So we just want to play a pass score in clubs.
And if we can get away with 2 clubs, might as well try to get away with it.
Right. Actually, when I think about it, I think that I like that explanation best. So when you're stuck, forget about making the right bid or showing your partner, or just think, what's the best contract going to be? And that solves all your problems. The best contract is probably 2 clubs. So we can communicate our hand by telling our partner that we think the best contract is 2 clubs. It's the same answer. I mean, if you looked up the hand in the book and the bidding book would probably say you bid 2 clubs because blah, 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 blah. But why not just bid 2 clubs because it's probably the best contract?
Because it's right. Was there any reason to consider 3 clubs? What do you think, either in real language or, in terms of the strength or shape, what would 3 clubs have communicated?
Okay, so when we opened the bidding 1 club, we were telling our partner we had 12 points or thereabouts, up to about 19, maybe 20. So somewhere between 12 and 19 points, say. So are we closer to the 12 end, or are we in the middle, or are we on the top end of that 12 to 19?
We're at the lower end.
Okay, I think you're right. I think we're at the lower end. So we do the lower end bid, which is 2 clubs.
Feels simple.
If we had a stronger hand, if we were in the middle, if we had, 16 points, we might bid 3 clubs, but we're on the lower end.
Am I right? If we thought maybe we want to go to game despite partner having passed, maybe we'd push it up to the 3 level.
Yeah, sure. But we don't need to overthink it. It's a minimum. We've just got an opening bid, and we bid our clubs again. Now I know we've spent. It's sort of. I'm not saying an obvious bid, but even though it's quite a simple auction, I think it's important to get into the thought process of not thinking that bridge is some special code, or you need to look up the manual or do all these things. You can simply bid what you think the right contract is, and let that guide your bidding decisions.
That's reassuring. I imagine I'm not the only one. I think too often I do sort of go in a spin because I'm thinking, what's the exact point range that this second bid or this response would communicate? And I lose track of the larger picture of what do I think would be the best contract here.
Sure. Yeah, I know. That bridge does that to you, but it's good to step back and just say, heck. You don't get points for having a beautiful auction. You don't get bonus points for having all these great bids or what have you. Whatever contract you get to, that's it. Yeah.
And just to put it out there, I'm sure there are viewers who would make a persuasive counter argument to that. And from those viewers, or perhaps other teachers, we'd love to hear from you. Leave it. Oh, where did Graeme go?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We lost your camera.
I don't know what happened there.
All right. Well, why don't we'll just go to our voices, and why don't you talk us through this play? Let's play this hand.
Sure. Okay. So before we do anything, just have a quick look through the hand. We don't need to go crazy and plan the whole hand out, because that's going to be impossible. But we can still just look through the suits. See, well, club suit looks pretty good. We're missing the king, hearts, king and the jack. Just look at those cards and let it soak in. Diamonds, we've got king, queen, 10, missing the ace. Okay, good. Don't get stressed and think, oh, we've got to think what we're going to do 10 tricks from now. We don't. We just have to look at the hand.
Okay.
Okay, so let's play. West has led a spade. Let's play a spade. 3 of clubs. Okay, nice. That doesn't do us any harm.
Even helps us out, doesn't it?
Okay, so let's just make sure that's good with the clubs. We're going to have to do some. We're probably going to draw some trumps now. So let's think here how many trumps are missing. What have we got there? We started with 6.
4 on the table, and we got 5 more, so 4 still out there?
Right. So start off, I think I like to, everyone's got their own way of thinking about things, but I like to say, this is how I would approach the club suit. So we started with 6 in our hand, and there was 1 on the table in the north hand. So that meant we started with 7. And if we started with 7, the opposition started with 6. Okay. Now, if the opposition started with 6, what are the likely ways? What are we hoping for in clubs? What are we hoping will happen in the club suit?
We're hoping that they're split evenly.
Okay, so what's evenly?
That they each started with 3 and now would have 2 left.
All right, good. That's it. So we're hoping that the clubs were 3-3. Now, they might be 4-2. They might be 5-1. But we're hoping they're 3-3.
Right.
Now, we don't actually have to count the clubs. We can just play clubs and watch to see whether the suit breaks 3-3. So let's play the queen of clubs now.
Especially with, Queen, Jack, 10. We're lucky.
Yeah.
Tossing hearts.
Yep, sure.
Okay, 1 round down. Okay.
How did clubs break? Now, how did stop there? Tell me about the club suit now?
So they split just how we were hoping that they would, 3-3.
3-3, great. So without actually counting, we know that the club suit's gone now. Right. We know all the clubs are gone.
Right.
Okay, so it's a subtle. I know it's a small difference, but I think it's so much easier to do that rather than go, oh, that's 2 gone, that's 3 gone, that's 4 gone, that's 5 gone, that's 6 gone. Just notice how the suit breaks.
Right. Thinking, okay, how many in a particular suit do they still have? How do we hope that it breaks? So how many more rounds before they might show out? And if they show out earlier, what would that then tell us?
Right. That's it. And it sounds like a mouthful when you put it that way, but after you've taken that approach a few times, it just feels much more natural. Okay, so all the clubs are gone. We're still missing the ace of diamonds. So we have a diamond to lose. And we're missing the ace of hearts and the queen of hearts. So we might lose 2 heart tricks. We're definitely going to lose a diamond. And we might lose 2 heart tricks. Can you see a way that we can avoid losing 2 heart tricks?
Oh, cool. I think, well, I mean, that diamond suit looks so nice. We have to lose one, but after we lose one, we might have quite a few winners. Can we discard our hearts under the diamonds?
That would be one option, sure. Anything else? So good.
Also the spades. We could discard one of the hearts under one of our winning spades.
Awesome. Okay, so you've got 2. So excellent thinking, Bashir. You've now got 2 ways you can play the hand. You could either set up the diamonds or you could play the spades immediately. Which one's best?
Well, it gets me thinking, all right, what should we be most scared of? And I guess what we'd be most scared of would be East leading a heart. Is that right?
Yeah, wow, you're really thinking about this hand like a pro. That's great, Bashir.
I'm not a pro, a scaredy cat who just doesn't want. I don't want to lose that king under an ace.
All right, so let's get rid of the hearts straight away.
Really?
So yeah.
You
so we can
mean not by playing them, but by getting rid of the losers.
Right. So we don't want to you've nailed it, but we could set up the diamonds, but the danger is that East would get the lead and play a heart, and we might lose 2 heart tricks. So we can solve that problem, just as you said, by playing the King of Spades and the Queen of Spades, throwing away one of our hearts. Nice.
Cool. Oh, good. I every now and then I feel like, oh, I'm learning something. Thank you, Graeme.
Good one.
And here we get rid of one of our losers, or potential losers.
All right. Okay, so now we're probably going to lose a heart, and we're still going to lose a diamond. But let's play the diamonds now, and that does 2 things. It means we lose the lead while we've still got a club, we've still got some trumps left, so we can get the lead back again. So let's play that diamond now.
Low to the queen.
Yep. Oh, okay.
To the 10 and then back up.
Yeah.
We got lucky, didn't we?
We did get lucky.
Because, we're going to be able to get rid of that king.
Right.
Woohoo!
So West let us off the hook there, but you, well done, Bashir. Nice. What a great result.
Now, a question we could ask you, we could ask viewers, if you're sitting West, what would you have led there?
Good one. Okay, let's recap this hand. So first of all, when we're bidding, we don't need to overthink it. Go for the right contract. Forget about the right bid. Just what's the right contract? That's the whole point of bidding. So we worked out that 2 clubs was probably a good spot. During the play of the hand, you don't need to drive yourself crazy by remembering all the cards. Just a lot of you will hopefully find it easier by just in the club suit here, we find out how many we're missing, which was 6. We hope the suit breaks 3-3 or maybe 4-2, and we just play clubs and find out. We found out they were 3-3, so that means they're all gone. Nice one. Good hand.
That's fun, Graeme. Thanks for leading us through it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please forgive our disembodied voices. I'll quickly wave goodbye on account of both Graeme and I. Thank you, Graeme. Thanks, everyone.
See you. Oh, hang on. I found it. Oh, look at that. I just saw a button.
When in doubt, just click around. When in doubt, click about.